Tuesday.
Hello there. Thursday turned out to be the warmest day of the year so far, with temperatures in Suffolk reaching highs of 17.8 Celsius, very close to 18 degrees. But while there were some spells of sunshine, there were also some hefty downpours. And we're starting Friday with actually some more persistent rain swirling around this area of low pressure. Now, this has been named by the French Weather Service. It's been named Storm Martis for the strength of the winds in the north of France, but it is also bringing some very strong winds through the English Channel, affecting the Channel Islands, southern coasts of England, even into the south coast of Wales. Gusts of 50, 60, 70 miles per hour as we start Friday morning, with some outbreaks of heavy and persistent rain. That rain really lingering through the day across the southwest of England, even as the winds slowly ease. For the southeast of England, East Anglia, the Midlands, parts of Wales, we'll see some hefty showers. Northern England and eastern Scotland, quite cloudy with a bit of rain at times. Some bright skies for Western Scotland and Northern Ireland, but with some showers as well. Not quite as warm as it was on Thursday, generally 8 to 13 degrees. And then as we head through Friday night, well, this band of rain stays quite stubbornly across western parts of the UK. A lot of cloud filtering into eastern areas as well. Not a particularly cold night. Temperatures generally between 3 and 9 degrees. So into Saturday, quite a messy weather picture. This area of low pressure is still fairly close by. A couple of different weather systems bringing a focus for some outbreaks of rain. We will have this band of rain likely to affect parts of Northern Ireland, Wales and the south of England as we go through Saturday. Further east, a lot of clouds, some spots of rain with that, and quite a brisk breeze, meaning that for parts of eastern Scotland and northeast England, it will feel really rather cool, in fact quite chilly, and even further inland and further west, it is going to be cooler than it has been. Now, as we get into the second half of the weekend, low pressure loses its influence and high pressure starts to build, and that means we'll have lighter winds for the most part on Sunday, a little bit breezy in the southeast corner. There should also be less cloud and more in the way of sunshine, and aside from a few showers, most places will be dry, but still a little cooler than it has been. Highs of 9 to 12 degrees.
Are you a raver?
Do I look like a raver?
I've got bass in a backpack. This is amazing.
Dancing for like 4 or 5 hours of a gig, you could generate about 800 kilowatt hours of thermal energy. So that's a lot of energy.
Right, so shall we give it a taste then? It's my favourite.
We're really talking to the plants and they're telling us how happy they are.
It can fly, but it can also float on water.
The bots kick off with some swift striking.
Oh my God, that came by quick.
It's all about augmented reality.
Useful, then. Useful.
I scroll through the options with my finger here. Solar system, let's give that one a go. Totally and utterly immersed in another world there.
We've got to consider all of these things if we're going to avoid an apocalyptic fate.
But also excited.
The police have found us. I can't believe I'm now wanting to run away from the police. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Your Tech Update. Click, watch on BBC iPlayer.
Welcome to BBC News. I'm Lisa Marie Misztak. Our top stories. Donald Trump becomes the first former US president to face criminal charges. He's indicted after a probe into money paid to an adult entertainer. The former leader will be charged in New York over alleged hush money given to Stormy Daniels just before the 2016 presidential election. Mr. Trump, who's running to be president again in 2024, has called the charges a political persecution and election interference at the highest level in history. And the Oscar-winning actress Gwyneth Paltrow wins a US lawsuit after being sued over a skiing collision in Utah 7 years ago. Welcome to our viewers on PBS in America and around the globe. Donald Trump has become the first US president in history to be charged with a crime. He'll be charged in New York over alleged hush money given to porn star just before the 2016 presidential election. Mr. Trump, who's running again for president, has repeated his innocence and called the indictment political persecution and election interference. His son Eric said it was opportunistic targeting of a political opponent in a campaign year. Well, the BBC's Nada Tawfik is outside the court in New York. So, Nada, you've been outside there for a few hours now. What's the situation like now on the ground?
Well, it's very calm here in New York. There is an increased police presence. In fact, there has been these metal barricades and extra security really for the last 2 weeks around this area, ever since Donald Trump made that post last week that he would be arrested last Tuesday. So